Vienna, 1947. A city broken by war, divided by the four occupying powers, and teeming with black market dealings. Bombed-out ruins stretch across the landscape, shadows cling to every alley, and the truth is as fractured as the city itself. Into this uneasy world arrives American pulp novelist Holly Martins, clutching his suitcase and chasing the promise of a new beginning. He has been invited by his old friend Harry Lime, who offered him a job. Holly expects a warm welcome, but instead, he walks into a funeral. Harry, he is told, was killed in a sudden accident, struck by a car only days before Holly arrived. Shock and confusion set in as Holly watches the coffin lowered into the cold ground. His friend gone before their reunion could even begin. At the cemetery, Holly meets two key figures. One is Anna Schmidt, Harry's devoted lover, a stage actress who clings to Harry's memory like a lifeline. The other is Major Calloway, a no-nonsense British officer who dismisses Harry as nothing more than a racketeer. To Holly, this is unthinkable. The Harry he knew was a charming rogue, yes, but not a criminal. Something doesn't add up. Whispers of doubt begin immediately. Several witnesses give conflicting stories about Harry's final moments. Some claim only two men carried him after the accident. Others swear there was a third man, an unknown figure who disappeared before anyone could question him. That mysterious absence nags at Holly, stirring the instincts of both a writer and a loyal friend. Determined to uncover the truth, Holly begins his own investigation, wandering through the fog-drenched streets of Vienna. He questions Harry's acquaintances, but the city seems to close in around him. Everyone is evasive, everyone hides something. Anna warns him not to stir up trouble, but Holly presses forward, convinced that Harry's death wasn't so simple. Then Major Calloway delivers a devastating blow. He reveals that Harry was deeply entangled in the black market, selling diluted penicillin to desperate hospitals. The watered-down drug left children maimed or dead, their suffering directly tied to Harry's greed. Holly refuses to believe it at first. How could his childhood friend, the man he admired, be responsible for such cruelty? Conflicted and angry, Holly turns to Anna for answers. She too is under suspicion, her forged passport threatening her safety. Yet despite everything, Anna refuses to accept Harry's guilt. Her love for him blinds her, even as Holly pleads for her to see the truth. Then, one night, the truth reveals itself in unforgettable fashion. Leaving Anna's apartment, Holly notices a man standing across the street in a darkened doorway. A cat pads toward the figure, curling at his shoes. A sudden light spills onto his face. And there he is, Harry Lime, alive, smirking, watching from the shadows. The moment is electric. Holly calls out, but Harry slips away, vanishing before the soldiers arrive. The impossible has become reality. Harry faked his death, and the third man was none other than himself. Holly finally confronts Harry atop Vienna's iconic Ferris wheel, the city sprawling below them. It is here that Orson Welles delivers his most chilling lines. Harry points to the people moving far beneath them, reducing them to mere dots. "Would you really feel pity?" he asks coldly. "If one of those dots stopped moving forever?" It's philosophy stripped of humanity, a worldview shaped by chaos and selfishness. In that moment, Holly realizes his old friend is no longer the man he once admired. He is a predator. The tension builds as Harry tries to charm Holly into silence, but Holly cannot ignore what he's seen. When Calloway takes him to a children's ward, Holly witnesses the shattered lives Harry's penicillin racket has left behind. Tiny victims of his greed, their suffering undeniable. Holly's loyalty crumbles, replaced by bitter clarity. Still, Anna refuses to betray Harry. Her loyalty to him is absolute, even knowing he endangered her. When Holly tells her he must help the police, she lashes out, accusing him of selfishness and cowardice. Her heart will not let her abandon the man she loves, no matter the truth. The climax comes in the dripping tunnels of Vienna's vast sewer system. Harry, wounded and desperate, flees into the underworld as soldiers close in. Water rushes past as beams of light slice through the darkness. The chase is tense, claustrophobic, A desperate rat-in-a-trap scramble through echoing passages. Cornered, Harry drags himself up a stairwell, his strength fading. He is injured, exhausted, yet still clings to the hope of escape. Holly arrives, staring down at the man who was once his dearest friend. In a heartbreaking moment, Harry silently pleads with Holly to end it. And Holly, torn by grief and betrayal, pulls the trigger. The story closes on a note of devastating melancholy. After Harry's second and final burial, Holly waits for Anna along a tree-lined road. He hopes for forgiveness, perhaps even connection after all the pain. But Anna walks past without a word, her face cold, her heart broken. Holly is left standing alone, a man burdened with the weight of loyalty lost, friendship shattered, and love forever beyond reach. Thus ends the third man, not with triumph, but with loneliness, ambiguity, and the haunting knowledge that in the ruins of war, morality is as fragile as the city itself. If this narration pulled you in, watch The Third Man for its atmosphere, moral tension, Orson Welles' indelible Harry Lime, and that haunting zither score. It's perfect for fans of noir, slow-burn mysteries, morally gray characters, and post-war European cinema. Like what you heard. Please like, share, and subscribe to Narrations. And recommend this to anyone who loves classic thrillers.